Okay, so hi dear Pisces, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is 7 days, 7 Oshos and Tarot messages for all the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 31st of August. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Overall energy for Aquarius people for this week. Suppression. Okay, you might be trying to suppress your anger, your exhaustion, your guilt, your shame, your emotions. Something is kind of like telling you to let it come out, let it come out, free my, like, let me free myself, let me be vulnerable, let me express. But you are doing the opposite of what you should do. You are suppressing it because, again, you might be trying to fit in some kind of societal norms or in a box where everybody's people pleasing, or you don't want to hurt anybody to because if you are going to express, or if you are going to, I'm not saying you to explode and burn everybody around you. I'm saying you to express properly and then maybe gently let go of something that you're holding on to. And it might not be happening right now. It's like the summation of a lot of energies, lot of suppressed energies, lot of suppressed emotions from multiple people or multiple situation or multiple things, right? It's a very stressful energies of you adding stress over stress over stress and suppressing those emotions. And from maybe it's like simple thing, like you are putting on the makeup on your face, but from inside you are crying. What's the use of doing that? So you are putting on a smile on your face and pretending to be okay, pretending to be happy, pretending to be fine, but from inside your soul is crying to be free. That's the overall energy. Okay, suppressing certain things that you should not be. Let's see. 25th, we have the schizophrenia. Okay, you're not able to trust anything or anyone, not even the divine, not even the universe, not yourself right now. It might be related to one particular area of your life, or it might be in general. So you're continuously thinking, what should I do? Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? There is a energy of what should I do? Okay, and then should I or should I not? See, in order to free yourself from this cliff that you are stuck on, you have to let go of your hands and your legs together. And then you have to trust the process, meaning you have to trust the unknown and start going in the unknown, start walking towards the unknown, and whatever is meant for you, whatever is good for you, not good or bad, let's not judge good or bad, whatever is meant for you on your path will show up exactly when it should. Okay, you should not think too much about what's going to happen next. But I have trust issues, but I cannot, but I, okay, oh my god. Just jump into the unknown and let the universe handle it, let the existence handle it. Okay, 26, we have the change. Now, my lovely souls, you guys have to understand that change is the only constant. Everything changes with time. Everything keeps on changing every second of the day. But for humans, we take a little bit more time to adapt with the changes. But if you are going to understand this truth, that everything changes with time, you also, the person that you're madly in love with also, or them also, situations, things, places, people, everything change. And change is the only constant. Keep on reminding it to yourself and try to adapt with the changes instead of resisting it, or instead of trying to make it look like something that you want to look like, to look it. Oh my, okay, don't try to make it something that it cannot be. Simple. My god, sometimes I get stuck. 25th, 26th, 27th, we have the traveling. For some of you, it's a literal traveling that you have to do, and you have to face some kind of obstacles or challenges when you are going to start the journey. But once you are going to be there, once you are going to start it, you will be able to see the clear cut path, or you will get the help Okay, you know the goal, you know the destiny, even if you don't know the path correctly. We don't know the whole directions, whole path, or whole roads and everything when we start a journey sometimes, but we start that, we do that, right? Again, it's the matter of trusting the process, trusting the divine, and start going in a direction, and you will find the path with the help of other people around you, even if it is a literal traveling, or it's like regarding some area of your life that you're feeling stuck on, but you know what you want. Your goal is very very clear, and you can see your goal in just in front of you. So start working on that path, and the next step will arrive, and then the next, and then the next, the next. Okay. So start taking the initial steps, and the path will arrive in front of you. Then you will start walking. Good. 28th, we have the exhaustion. Now it's like, don't be a robot, Pisces. You know, you're becoming a robot. You might be in this energy of, okay, let me earn a lot of money, let me earn a lot of, let me gather a lot of properties and this thing and that thing. The vision is that, but you're overworking, you're over exhausting yourself, and your health is also suffering because of that. Try to understand health is the first wealth that a human being can have. Everything else comes next to that. I'm not saying you to leave your job or something. I can understand the stress. Try to take a break from time to time in between. Okay. And try to just unload some of the load that you're taking. You are right now in this energy of taking the load of the whole world on your shoulders and thinking that only you can manage, only you can handle it. It's like, try to share your responsibilities with other people, take help from other people. Don't exhaust yourself, and maybe you are going to fall sick, and then you are going to understand that you should not have done all of this. Sometimes we love our work so much, or our company, or because of the money thing we overdo certain things, and then we realize that we lost something very very precious. And in this case, it might be your mental health, it might be your physical and emotional health too. Okay. 29th, we have the morality. This is an old person who is trying to, control each and everything and everyone around them by, dictating, like, okay, it should be like this, it should be like that, otherwise you are a good, you're a bad person, you are not likable, nobody is going to love you, blah blah blah. Don't listen to anybody, especially to those people who are trying to force you to follow their path, follow their moral values. Different people have different journey, different people have different path. Don't try to force yourself to be in a scenario, in an energy where you know somebody is cutting your wings, somebody is taking your freedom, somebody is not allowing you to become something that you're meant to become. Okay. So for that, you have to take a stand for yourself. Just because somebody else thinks this is the best for you, it's not the best for you. You have to find your own path, you have to find your own goal, you have to find your own happiness, and you have to spread your wings. And for that, you have to go against a lot of people, situations, or things that's not good for you, that's not good for your growth. Wow, I should become a preacher or something. I should preach. My God. Rebellious. 25th, 6, 7, 8, 9. 30th, we have the healing hands here. The moment you are going to open up your heart chakra, and the moment you are going to be vulnerable in front of the right energies, right people, right situations, the healing will start automatically. For some of you, you are going to be a healing hand to other people. You are going to be the person who is going to help others to be vulnerable in front of you, to express themselves to you properly, and that will help them to heal themselves. Your heart chakra is blocked right now, Pisces, and heart chakra blockage means a lot of anger, frustration, stressful energy, guilt, shame, not able to connect with anybody, overworking, trying to be materialistic, trying to find happiness in materialistic things or situations or people that you know are not good for you. These are all the signs and symptoms of a like heart chakra blockage. Work on your heart chakra. It's very, very important for you. The moment you are going to sit with yourself and understand why you are doing, what you are trying to achieve, what's the reason behind it, understand the why, and you will start healing and you will start working on your heart chakra. It will start opening up properly then. 31st, we have the courage. See, you might be having a very difficult dream, and other people might be thinking it's impossible, you can never achieve that. Let's say you want to become a pop singer or something. Just giving you an example. Now everybody is saying pop singing is dead, nobody is going to listen to your songs, and first thing, you can't become a singer, you don't have that voice, you don't have that personality. Don't listen to them. If you know you can do that, if you know you can achieve that, even if it seems like impossible, if you have the courage and strength for to like stand up for your own dream, to work hard to achieve that, have the courage and the strength to stand up for yourself and work on your path, work on your goal, no matter what other people are saying. You should have the courage and strength to like live up to your own dream. What's the worst that can happen is you are going to fail, but what you are going to gain in that process on that path is the most valuable thing. Okay, you cannot compare that with anything or anyone. And what we think is failure is not actually failure. We become very mature, we grow, but a lot of people don't understand that. They take failure as like, oh my god, I failed. Anyways, the guidance here is the lovers. Don't try to find like happiness outside of you, maybe in romantic relationships, maybe expecting too much from other people to you know to make you feel happy, to make you feel like you also belong to them or belong to a group or belong to a group of people or something like that. The lovers in this particular deck is like you connecting with your divine feminine and divine masculine and creating a harmonious kind of connection. You should understand one thing, Pisces, that true love is unconditional, whether it's between two lovers, whether it's been between family members and you. The more you are going to expect from other people to keep you happy, the more you are going to disappoint from your for like disappoint yourself. The more you are going to give love unconditionally, the more it's going to come back to you in the form of blessings. But the intention should not be like, okay, I'm going to give love unconditionally so that it can come back to me. You should just give it, and don't sulk or cry afterwards. I gave so much love, so much things, so much resources, this that to some people, and they are so like this, they didn't give me anything in return. Then it's a transaction, it's not love then. Hmm? The guidance here is try to understand the meaning of true deep love, and don't held anybody else responsible for your own happiness or your own sadness. You should take the responsibility of your own feelings and your own desires in your own hands. Okay, honey, that's what I have for you for this week. So thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you, namaste.